Cats don't dance, huh? Well, I'll show them. Loki, do that dance I taught you. Awesome.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you when the feeling goes. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too.
Ah, Hollywood, home of the greatest films ever made, in which anyone with a dream and passion for films can go to make movie history, which can also explain most of the crap shown these days. But still, there have been good movies, bad movies, great actors, bad actors, it's all come and go. Now today's movie happens to take place in that one era of filming that would further shape the movie industry, the golden age of Hollywood. Though more of a satire of the industry as a whole, it's definitely the only movie I've seen anyway that even takes place in it. It's a relatively decent animated film simply called Cats Don't Dance. One look and you'll be like, what? Another Disney knockoff? Well, perhaps, but it's not to say it's a bad thing. Of course it didn't do well in the box office, in which it only made like $3 million out of a possible $80 million. But it's not because it was bad, oh no, but rather it didn't get enough attention. You kids say this film was a random film put into theaters to fill in the extra slot, and they'd hope people would just see it. I mean, who would see a random film like that?
Change! You got change!
Plus, if it were really that bad of a film, it wouldn't have been nominated for the Best Animated Film Annie Award. Hell, it even won it. Somehow. I mean, it's an alright film, but I don't see it beating Disney, and they generally won all the Best Animated Film Awards back then. So what the heck? Well, why don't we find out? Put on your dancing shoes, because we're going out on the dance floor. So we begin with a fairy tale opening? What?
She had a servant who kept her castle in order and served it to her in her chambers. She had fame, she had fortune, she had product endorsements.
Just like every Hollywood actor. Alright, now that we got the villain out of the way, we're introduced to our main character, Danny, voiced by Scott Bakula, who is seen saying goodbye to his friends and neighbors as he heads off on the bus to Hollywood, where he hopes to become the next American Idol. So after riding the one-way bus that seems to go through everything, he finally arrives at that magic wonderland itself, Hollywood. And when he gets there, you know what he does? Well, given that this is an animated film, and most of those back then were musicals, what do you think would happen? Him licking himself?
Since I was a little kitten, I had a dream. My name in lights, Danny the Song and Dance.
Oh, Hollywood, you never disappoint. But in seriousness, this song sequence is quite enjoyable. Scott sings rather nicely here, though I can't say his best is in solo acts. The animation is flowing nicely and it's quite lively. We're even shown to the lead female of the film, Sawyer, voiced by Jasmine Guy and has Natalie Cole on songs. And I have no idea why they would do that. I mean, what, have no faith in the actress to sing? Ha, she got wet. So Dance-A-Lot dances his way into the actor agency and wait. What, was Animal Planet's Pet Star around back then? Inside, we're given a bunch of named characters who will be the film's friend fodder, and thus have no real purpose in this film other than to exist.
Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Cranston.
Betty Lou Gerson,
Danny, TW.
Don Knotts, Hal Holbrook, George Kennedy, Frank Welker, Larry, Curly, Moe, Shrek, Donkey, SpongeBob! No! Bad vague. Go into the corner until you learn something about timing. So he visits the guy in charge of the place, Farley Wink, who is just looking for people to star in a new film.
Girls, camels, caribou, cats.
Hey, there's one!
How would you like to be in the next Darla Dimple picture?
The Darla Dimple? America's sweetheart, lover of children and animals?
The same Darla Dimple who's like a mix between Shirley Temple and Angelica Pickles? That Darla?
One and the same, kid. One and the same.
Hooray! Instant pickup! Alright, this is kinda realistic. Well, if not on speed, but the fact is, Danny doesn't know he's being casted as an extra. See, this is the 30s, and back then, ethnic groups didn't have the same privileges that white people back then would have had. Why, it wouldn't matter if you were talented or had a degree in acting. If you happened to be black, or in this case a cat, you were in no matter what. And the poor guy has no idea what he's in for. Oh, hey, Sawyer. You want the part as well?
Finally raised animal, I just say, can I help you?
No, she's the secretary. I would have called the late entry cliche, but this works too. Which means it's time for the daily life of a hard-working woman.
What, this pigsty? No offense, sir.
None taken.
Unless, of course, you're referring to the glamour of filing, the romance of typing. Tilly, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just fixing you up. You'll want to look pretty in case you meet someone nice.
I mean, it's not like she's the only other cat in the city, and while she can technically choose any animal of her race, it's either that or a human. And we all know interracial relationships never worked back then. Wait, that sounded weird.
Yeah, right. As if he's gonna come waltzing right through that.
Oof-faced.
So her boss tries to get her to be part of the film, but she declines. Unless...
I'll give you Sundays
I
off.
never work Sundays.
Hey, double time.
Triple time.
Triple time.
Is there an echo in here?
You're pushing me?
No chow, no meow.
Okay, triple time.
Nice. He just overpaid his underpaid employee. But she's still stuck with Dance-A-Lot here.
Here, let me get the door for you. Sorry.
Oh, she's gonna have so much fun. Not. We then cut to Mammoth Picture Studios, which is a reference to MGM, where we see various references to other 30s films before we're further introduced to the sidekick character, Pengu the Penguin. Okay, his name is Pudge.
Hey, you're the cat from this morning, aren't you?
What are you doing here?
Oh, that ice thing is just my side job.
Oh, I thought selling ice cubes would have been your main job. Oh wait, I forgot. This is the 30s. Your job selection sucks. So everyone gets into costume and... Okay, seriously? Color-coded sailor suits? What's next? Stereotypical one-liners?
Meow. Is that all? What? Where's the rest?
You're looking at it.
Yep, of course. This film is definitely playing off on the whole racial discrimination bit, which is quite a surprise given that this is a family animated film. I mean, we had segregated buildings, stereotyped clothes, think dressing your pet against their will, and one-liners that are pretty much sounds from their species. And that's not even the beginning of it. There's some racial remarks, more stereotyping. We get it! This film is heavily racial themed.
On with it. Yes, get on with it.
But I haven't even talked about the elephant with mammoth tusks.
Get on with it!
Alright. So, what kind of movie are they making? Little Archangel what?
Now the people, they were so bad that the Lord made the rain come down. As it was different, though some of them drowned too. I built a little boat.
You're satirizing Noah's Ark? When I heard you were doing a Noah's Ark film, I thought you were serious, but why do it like this? Now, of course, this is based on the fact that Shirley Temple, the actress that Darla is based on, starred in many films that, no matter what the situation, she would star in it because Hollywood loved her, and it would make lots of money. So in viewers' perspective, this is actually pretty clever. But, in the movie's perspective, that's also pretty stupid. Who in their right mind would think that changing Noah into a girl and truly screwing with the Bible is a good idea? Ugh, them. So after her performance by Danny, in which even Simon would find impressive, Darla shows off her true colors.
Cat?
Oh, here's an angel. And you tell me who here's an angel?
Why, you are, Darla.
That's right. I am an adorable little angel.
You've broken my camera!
So she summons her battle butler Max, and oh god, what an entrance! It's the Franken Kong monster! Run for your lives!
How does the kitty cat go?
Meow.
Very good.
Lesson learned. Don't mess with Max. Later, Sawyer tries to tell Danny how foolish he is for trying, but he isn't that well convinced. And while he still feels down, it seems something struck a chord inside Sawyer. But anyway, Danny and Pudge go check out this tiny wagon in which a piano-playing elephant, named Wooly the Mammoth by the way, resides.
You're the fellow who caused all that commotion today.
Yeah, I guess I really upset Miss Dimple.
Yes, you did. Jolly good show! Would you chaps like a cup?
Well, he seems nice enough.
India.
Whoa!
And
He's literally rocking the screen. What?
got the cream. Would you like some cream?
No! Anyway, he explains how he wanted to be a pianist and show off his music to the world, but...
Oh, it's the same for everyone. Look behind you. So many, many broken dreams. Poor Sawyer. I thought she'd be the one to make it. Such a dancer, with the voice of an angel.
I never would have guessed.
Neither would I, and that's because this movie has poor character development. And this is one of the faults of the film. Due to the fast-paced storyline, the characters don't get a lot of development. Friend fodder aside, you would have hoped to at least have Danny and Sawyer interact more, since that's the shipping of this movie. Hell, if anything, I would have at least included some sort of get-together scene. But no, all plot and little development. So here's a little lesson to the writers. Slow the hell down and let us connect to the characters. So the following day, it seems like everyone is already looking for work after only one day of shooting. Really? Anyway, Danny tries to remind everyone on why exactly they came to Hollywood and that they need to go for their dreams. Through song.
You take this, and you take that. Come on over here, TW. Put on this hat. I got rhythm in my feet. I got rhythm in my heart and soul.
And it's also pretty good. I like how they use color shading to represent whenever someone's acting like their real self and not just hiding it within them. Imagery at its finest. And yeah, they're all doing random things, but that's the idea. Do whatever you want and make it work. And it shows. It makes me feel like I'm watching that other movie I know. For shame, Disney. For shame. Why, even Sawyer drops in on the fun. Literally. That's kind of funny.
Sawyer, grab a partner and do-si-do. Sawyer, dance with me? I hear you're a natural. Not bad. A little rusty, but hey, who's perfect?
Rusty? I'll give you Rusty.
Yeah, show off that dance. Reference more Hollywood films. Shake that groove thing. Oh, and while all this was happening, Darla just happened to eavesdrop because she was getting her hair done right next to the same alleyway as their performance.
Max.
Too late.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha-ha! Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Anyway, Danny tries to convince Sawyer that he could get the head of Mammoth Studios to watch everyone perform, which for a moment she believes. Darla, on the other hand, decides to do something nasty.
Invite that cat to tea.
Evil tea. My god, that's a lot of pink. So anyway, she invited Danny over so that she can get him to ask her about acquiring an audition from LB Mammoth. And all while forcing a wicked smile and eating animal crackers? Alright, I know those are a real food product, but given that this is an alternate reality and animals are essentially people now, wouldn't you find this racist? I mean, who would be sadistic enough to make a food product shaped after people? That doesn't count!
Is there any way that you could arrange for me and the other animals to perform for LB Mammoth?
Why, Dennis, I'd be delighted.
So I could do a romantic ballad, and maybe Woodley can even play a piano solo.
I mean, who doesn't want to see an elephant play the piano? That'd be awesome! So before saying yes, she goes into song.
I've seen 'em come, and I've seen 'em go. There's one thing that I know. They like it big, they like it loud.
Well, I gotta say, it has a nice Broadway feel to it, but I really can't say her voice complements it well. Though maybe it's because she's an evil brat trying to be good? I don't know, but it's still kind of creepy how she's trying to seduce Danny when he's clearly an adult.
Leaves you kind of speechless.
Clearly! After he leaves, she breaks out into a reprised version of her other song, and now it's definitely more evil.
Is going to drag me down. Shut up, Max. The lightning will be black.
I like their other song better. Who in Hollywood's mind thought it was a good idea to hire a devil child? She should be in The Last Exorcism. She's just downright evil.
Shut up, Max.
Hey, where are you going? Pussy! So Friday comes and everyone is nearly ready. Sawyer comes by thinking that it won't work, but after some convincing, she does get forced into it. Outside, we meet LB Mammoth, who is, of course, a shrimp. And he has the same mindset as every Hollywood director.
Simple. It's Dimple.
Ah, the recipe for a Darla Dimple movie. Begin with one part adorable character in jeopardy.
Oh, the irony.
Max, mend the valve.
Yes, Miss Dimple.
More water, Max. More water.
What?
More water.
More?
Did I say Last Exorcism? I meant The Perfect Storm, because she's certainly a disaster waiting to happen. In cartoon world, I say, why not?
Well, it doesn't get any worse than this. I was wrong.
Furry overboard! Quick, man the life jackets!
You animals will never
Nibble kibble in this town again.
Well, it's not like he said it completely, so they can stay, right?
But it wasn't.
Oh.
Nice working with you, Danny.
Oh, go join Mr. Shido on the crazy bus, you little demon brat. The zombies will be happy to devour you. So everyone's disappointed in Danny, and even he's disappointed by how much he failed. And as for Sawyer, well, her feelings are summed up through this song, by Natalie Cole.
I never believed that there was a rainbow with a pot of gold at the end. I'm much too smart for fairy tales like that. Yet here I am again.
Now this song is really, really good. The backgrounds go really well with the message she's conveying, and her voice is really good here. Though again, it's Natalie Cole singing and not Jasmine Guy, but I guess it's nothing too major, even if it is strange. And yet, I'm kind of getting teary-eyed.
This time I've got to believe in his dream.
Sawyer made me cry. Oh. Alright, so it's a little cheesy to some, but if you are done crying, maybe we can see some light come after this.
Danny, wait, Dan.
And he was the only cat in this town, too. So is this the end of our hero?
Hey, did you hear about that disaster down at Mammoth Pictures? Oh, boy. What were those animals thinking? Poor fools, they ain't got no future. What am I telling you for? You're heading home. You're not trying to be something you ain't.
No, of course not. They haven't even done anything productive, so there's no sense in stopping now.
Stop the bus.
Oh man, you made me crush my sandwich.
See you in the movies.
So he rushes off to Pudge and gets him to join him on one last scheme to give everyone the spotlight they deserve. So they sneak into a studio building so they can type in names on the guest list. though it's pretty much limited to the friend fodder, like Old Goat, Silly Hippo, Don Turtle, Madonna Fish, Elephant the Elephant, Sawyer, Hair Curlers? Anyway, they all get invited to the world premiere of Darla's movie, in which anybody who's anybody is going, including more 30s actors you might have seen in old Bugs Bunny cartoons, as well as the Devil Child herself. But you know, something still bugs me. They were able to cast an entire movie and shoot it on the same day, edit it all together, which might have taken 5 days, and have a world premiere event all in the same week. The people of Atari would be jealous knowing that they got outrushed in releasing a media product, and yet I would prefer E.T. the game over Little Archangel. Who in their right mind would want to see this butchering of the Bible? You people have no taste.
They're in. The minute the movie ends, we go on.
Just don't make any kind of loud sound. We don't want Frankencon to kick our asses.
Danny.
Oh, cat balls. Well, seeing as how cat-like Sawyer was throughout this film, I'm sure Danny will have his old cat-like agility. There's no way he'll get hit. So much for that. Run! Well, he's separated for now, but he's coming back!
Huh? How does the kitty cat go?
Meow.
Very good.
Now that he's out of the way, I can get myself cleaned in time for the big gig at the end.
Daddy, the movie's over! Everybody's leaving!
Crap! I gotta get down there now!
Wait! Please, take your seat.
Yes, listen to the strange cat who looks like he just came out of an alleyway after being beaten up by a couple of, oh no wait, he's fine. Guess being an animal means having fast healing. So he tells everyone that he and his friends have an act together, but they seem to have left him. Or have they?
We're all behind you, Danny. 100%.
Life here for animals is a pitch. Always playing the scapegoat.
Then why are you still here? You can't forget the feeling, can you? But they still haven't made you forget.
Well said. Now you better put your money where your mouth is, because it's time for probably the best song in the film.
I got a song to sing. You don't like my song, I'm gonna sing it anyhow.
Hell yeah, epic song is epic. Okay, so it is out of the blue and unrehearsed. But you know, that's also the idea. They're giving it all they got, they're doing what they want, they're going to perform to these people or die. Which is what Darla has in mind.
Now I'm gonna tell you why.
It's like you don't stop until you drop. Ow. The more she tries to ruin it, the more it makes it more spectacular. So much color, so much display. There's no way anyone in the audience wouldn't be dazzled by this. Oh no, not the big one. The epic meter is already at maximum. Who knows what'll happen when you flip that switch?
It's gonna blow!
Incoming! So the performance was smashing good. I hope it was. It beats Little Archangel by a whole galaxy length.
The star? Stupid cat! I should have drowned you all when I flooded the stage!
So everything turned out alright. Danny and Sawyer become a couple, even though they're cock-blocked, but then again, that's what DeviantArt is for. And everyone is able to star in major films just like the humans, whilst giving us parody posters for films that won't be out until some of them die, but you get the idea. And Darla? Well, she's literally cleaning up after the animals now. So that's Cats Don't Dance. Overall, I will say that this film is quite enjoyable, though it's not to say that it's without its problems. The film is a little too short for standards, the plot is fast-paced, and there's hardly enough character development to give everyone the benefit of liking them. Though with that said, the animation can be really amazing at times, the Hollywood references are right for older family members, and the songs range from mild to excellent. This movie is not for everyone though. Those who are able to tolerate the cheesy and sometimes cliche things that go on in this film will be able to enjoy it as much as I did. If not, well, that's alright too. I didn't say this movie is perfect. Still, I really don't see how this film could have beaten Disney out of that Annie Award. Nomination maybe, but winning? Aside from Space Jam, the only real competition it had was Hercules. Am I missing something? I guess I could look into it, but I can't just cut off my schedule for something like that. It's not my place. So I guess you'll have to wait until someone else does a thorough review.
Get out of my way, home slice! Oh. That was a close one.
Oh, hey, kid!
Ah! Isaac! Jesus, man, don't scare me like that. I mean, it's just... The cat! Die, cat, die!
Loki, do you mind? There, he's gone. You happy now?
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Isaac. It's just that after having to sit through 2 horrible furry flicks, I just don't want to look at another cat for a while.
Understandable. Just as long as you don't think they're evil or something.
Not at all.
Good, because otherwise I would have to kill you.
What?
Nothing.
So, what brings you here?
Well, actually, I just got done reviewing Cats Don't Dance. And I was... Right. And I was hoping that maybe, since you're here, you could do a movie review for me? I need to figure out something.
Dude, if I'm gonna be doing anything right now, you're gonna be doing it with me.
But it's not like it's a bad film or anything.
I don't care, Isaac. I have dark forces after me right now. So even if I review a good movie, I'm still unsafe. Besides, you've got guns and magic and all that jazz.
Alright then, so it's a crossover.
Good. Wait, what?
I got a dream in my heart. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
You know, if they actually went through with releasing Little Archangel in their world, I wonder what the exploitation version of it would have been like.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
Alright then, here you go.
Ahora que tú estás tan confundido, ahora que el mundo está en peligro y solo tú eres el...
Oh God. Oh God, my eyes! I can't unsee!
Payback's a bitch, ain't it?
Oh.